There's some news to report on this Reliant wagon. Gotten some things done since the last video that I made. This is the fuel tank off of a Plymouth Reliant station wagon from 1988. There's two pieces here. Look at that. The key keeper is being confounded by the garden, so he walks through it. Anyway, with the key keeper's help, we dropped the tank. And there's a fuel pump. And then this over here is the sending unit. And this is some kind of a nasty rubber plug that might need to be replaced. I don't know. Other things that I did, I took the, get that stuff off there.
What?
Yeah, it's not a table. I took the ignition system apart on this car, thinking that I'd gotten the parts needed to redo it, and it turned out that the parts were all the wrong ones. They weren't for this car at all. So I went out and I invested in a cap and a rotor and 4 new spark plugs. I didn't get any new spark plug wires just yet. And I don't think I need a coil because the coil seems to be good. And that's the battery out of the red car, of course. Anyway, I took the distributor cap off, and I wish I had it to show you because it truly doesn't go anywhere near explaining just how burnt that thing was. It's really amazing the car ran at all. But it didn't solve the problems, at least not all of them, because the fuel pump on the car is intermittent and has clearly been replaced before. I've also done some stuff in the interior to make it nicer and better. Let me get that key out of there. I'm going to need that. Oh, well, I almost fell over. There's no armrest. The first thing I did is I got rid of that terrible abomination that was acting as a radio in this thing. I replaced it with the 2000 model year radio out of my mother's van. Somebody gave me a radio that had a CD and tape player, but I never saw a need for it, so I sold it. This one, the tape player doesn't work, but the radio works okay, and if I ever felt like digging into it, all the tape player needs is a belt. But it does play very nicely now. Turn it on here.
Lower prices on chicken and all your favorite ground meat.
I always find savings in the meat department.
The dashboard speakers are a little blown. They don't sound real great. And I've only got one speaker in the back, but at least this radio doesn't have the alternator whine that the other one did. It's a lot better all the way around. So those are the improvements that I've made to the car so far.